There he is. Morning, Tracy. How are you? Tracy said hi, and all you're doing is focusing on the brush, aren't you? Morning, Bob. How's everybody doing this morning? This one's enjoying the brush. He found the brush over there, and so he's going to sit there and rub his face off with that, because that's what he does. Let's see, Nibble's kind of back there in the, well, just there for a second here. She'll probably pop out here any moment. Yeah, there she is. Thanks, Connie. It's good to be back. Yeah, I've been working like crazy. That's how it works. When we do these maintenance cycles at work, it's all hands on deck. Honestly, it isn't even all hands on deck, because what ends up happening is it's only actually a few people that come in for these things, because there's some people that have offered to come in the past, and they've either been, they haven't worked hard, or they haven't shown up or something like that. And all you have to do is screw up once on that, and they don't invite you back. So this year we actually had a good team. Everyone who was scheduled to show up did show up, and so we got the work done pretty quick. It was a good week. It was productive. You're the one that posted in Facebook about the live stream. Okay, cool. Yeah. I mean, I'll tell you when I'm going to do it, and I'll tell you when I'm not. With Jordan, it's just kind of, hey, I feel like doing a live stream now, but I like to kind of do one on a regular basis, because then you know when to check in. And if I'm not going to do that, then you know what? I'll try and tell you that too, so you're not sitting there waiting. It's like, wow, what happened? I do notice that it's the same people that come back over and over again, so that's awesome. I get surprised sometimes that you don't get tired of me. And this guy, he's not showing his butt today, right? You're going to come out and visit? Huh? Or are you just going to stand there and look sad? Hope that I think you look sad enough that I'll throw you some kitty treats. Now that I've shamed you into coming out. That's how it works, isn't it? Tracy's going to do some cooking and baking today, and that's cool. Yeah, it's just kind of background noise, so that's kind of cool. Oh, you don't get tired of me. That's good. I'm glad. I wouldn't want to bore people. I mean, I guess it's sort of on you. If I'm boring and you keep coming back, then that's on you. Greetings, Michael from Central Texas, also known as the heart of Texas. You got anything you want to add? Hmm? No, just sitting there in case I start dishing out the treats, huh? Because you notice that the kitty jar is here. Getting a little thin though. We're gonna have to go get some more, aren't we? No, sorry, dude. You can't get your head through the plastic. Doesn't work that way. Maybe we can coax Nibble into the shot here a little bit too. I see she's kind of lurking right on the edge here. You want one too? There's one for you. You want another one? I'm not ignoring you, Bite. It's just that Nibble, it's so rare we get her to come down and visit here. We got to take advantage of it. And then you dropped it. You klutz. Well, you got to find it. I'm not going to give you another one until you find the last one. Otherwise, I'll be stepping on kitty treats every time I walk through here. You got to find the one you lost. All right. Well, while he figures that out, let's see what's going on. How's my mom? My mom's doing a lot better. Yeah, I think she passed her little UTI thing. She sent me a text last night basically saying that she's doing all right now. Hi, Kurt. How you doing, buddy? I'm wearing my Wanna Scream shirt today because we're getting into Halloween season. Silo Scream starts October 1st, so I'm looking forward to that. In fact, I'm going to probably drive down there tonight. They're having some sort of a meeting. I was told I didn't have to come because I'm kind of a veteran now of the thing, but I think I'm going to go down anyway. Maybe I can get an interview with John, get him to maybe give us a little behind the scenes stuff. Tell us what to expect. I already know where I'm going to be. I'm going to be back in the hospital again, playing the creepy dentist. That was what I did the first year. I did make it to the presidential library. You'll have to watch the video to see how that turned out. It didn't exactly work out the way I wanted it to, but I still got a vlog out of it. So you'll have to wait. That one will go live on Thursday. I think I got one more. I actually planned on doing two vlogs out of that trip to College Station. One being the Veterans Memorial thing that you saw last night, and I was also going to do something else in that vlog, but the Veterans Memorial one turned out to be a lot bigger than I thought it was, and so it just turned into a whole vlog. And I did a second vlog, a couple of roadside attractions in the area, and then the third one was the presidential library. So you think I'm looking fantastic? I actually need a shave. I haven't shaved in a few days. Getting a little fuzzy here. Margaret's making fabric pumpkins while listening. That's awesome. I haven't used any of my Halloween stuff since I got here because I've been doing all the Silo Scream stuff every year. That just might turn into my new Halloween tradition. Am I planning on doing any cooking vlogs? Maybe I might do one this week. I don't know. It's been a while now since I did one. The last one I did was that enchilada casserole thing I did in the Dutch oven, and that was a couple weeks ago. I shot that, so maybe. One of the things that kind of puts a limit on how many cooking vlogs I do is I'm one person. I got to eat everything I make, so I don't want to get just tons and tons and tons of stuff in the fridge that goes bad before I eat it. So I have to eat everything up before I can move on to something else. But the enchiladas were really good. I would definitely make that one again. Michelle put up a Halloween tree. That's awesome. Keep the glass of vodka nice and close here so I don't have to reach for it that much. So how's everybody doing today? What you doing to keep occupied? I know some people are cooking and some people are making cloth pumpkins and stuff like that. What else is everybody doing? I hope you're not just sitting here staring at me. That'd be kind of sad. I don't know. It might be an instant pot recipe. I haven't done one of those for a while. Just have to go through my cookbooks and see what looks interesting. A lot of times it's just dependent on what I'm in the mood for. Both Bite and Nibble were in the shot. Right now, Bite is over here looking out the window, and Nibble's kind of headed back to her room. I think she may make a visit out here at some point. Usually, she pops out right at the beginning, and then she goes and hides in her room for the rest of the live stream. So, John is replacing sprinkler heads and revising the irrigation system. Yeah, I know how that is. I wish I knew a little bit more about the irrigation system. I don't know how anything's routed, and so it kind of makes it hard to make any changes or modifications. With my house in California, I put all that stuff in there, so I know exactly where everything goes. I have no idea how a lot of this works. First off, a lot of it is wireless, so it isn't even like there's some anti-siphon valve somewhere I can go there and it's like, okay, well, I know it starts here, and if I had to trace it back, a lot of this stuff is wirelessly controlled, and so I don't even know where the anti-siphon valves are in a lot of places on the house. How was the Bush Library? You'll have to wait for the video because it didn't actually work out the way I planned, but that's okay. I still got a vlog out of it. I think Jeff was talking about chicken and dumplings. Somebody was talking about chicken and dumplings in the Instant Pot. So probably won't do that because I don't want to reinvent the wheel. If Jeff's done it, then Jeff did it. Who wants to watch the same vlog but done by two different people? That's like watching a remake of a movie. Yeah, for those of you wondering where Bite was, there's Bite. He's back. I hear Nibble in the back there. I don't know if you can hear that, but she's meowing back there. Sometimes at night when they're meowing, I'm not sure which one of them it is. Oh yeah, I see Nibble poking her head around the corner there. Right there. Little orange head sticking out from the wall. Hey, Jeff's here. We're just talking about you. Did you do chicken and dumplings in the Instant Pot? Have to go watch that. Can I make enchiladas in the Instant Pot? I don't know. I don't know. Maybe. I guess there's your answer. They apparently were very good. Definitely have to go check that one out. See, Jeff's a bigger celebrity on these live streams than I am. I don't know, Jeff. Whenever you pop on, more people are talking to you than talking to me. Mr. Popularity here. My mom's doing good. I got a text from her this morning. I think it was this morning she sent it. I noticed it this morning. Let's see here. No, I guess it was last night. She sent it about 10:30 last night. Said, just checking in. You can tell your viewers that I'm hanging in at the moment. All is good. Talk to you love in the afternoon. Love, Mom. So there you go. Right from the mom's mouth. I haven't tried the sorbin yet. I actually took a little taste of it, just to see what it was. It wasn't quite what I expected, but I'm told I can use it like in place of honey on like toast and stuff like that. I'll try it at some point. Bite's butt isn't the star today. That's true. Your butt isn't the star. It's nice to see your face. Yeah. If I talk to Jordan, I mean, Jordan and I don't really talk. We communicate back and forth via text, and sometimes I think I got a couple of text messages from him. Let's see here. Oh yeah, I was talking to him. A couple of my videos the past week uh, had some really weird spikes in viewers. The videos were performing average or even sub-average, and then all of a sudden, about 12 hours later, there was this huge spike in viewers. And it started off with the chicken enchilada one in the Dutch oven, and then it was the two videos after that. And like I said, they were typical views, maybe even a little lower than normal. All of a sudden, usually the trend it starts at the beginning, and there's a lot of views right at the beginning, and then it kind of tapers off and it kind of flattens out as time goes by, as more people have already seen the video. Well, that's a typical trend where it kind of flattens out. But these videos, they went up with a normal startup, they went for a while, and then there was a sudden second spike about 12 hours in. And I was questioning him as to what he thought was happening on that. He says, yeah, sometimes just YouTube suddenly remembers that you exist and start pushing your videos. And that happened for 3 days in a row, or three videos in a row, and it's back to normal now. I don't know what happened. Hope he comes to visit sometime. I do too. I'm going to go visit him sometime too. I think he was hoping I'd come visit him right after he moves so I could help him do some of the stuff, fix some of the stuff in his house. But I think by the time I get there, everything's going to be updated, and we'll just have to, go have fun or something. That'll really suck, huh? Going and having fun with Jordan. Jordan did promise, however, that if I do come, he'll break something for me. So yeah, I don't know, Jeff. Maybe just sometimes, like Jordan says, that YouTube just suddenly remembers that you exist. You're welcome, Mark. Yeah, that was a fun one. Like I said, I found that on Roadside America, and it didn't make it sound like it was that big. And in fact, when I got to the park, I looked around, I couldn't even find it. I thought, "Oh wow, this is so small. I'm really gonna have to go look for it." It's just in one corner of the park, but it's a it's a huge section. A lot of displays around there. Like I said in the video a couple times, I could have turned that probably into a 2 hour vlog. So I'm glad you enjoyed that one. I enjoyed doing that one. Yeah, the petrified speakeasy. That was another one that I found on Roadside America, and from the pictures on the website, it really didn't look that impressive. But when you got there, man, that thing is beautiful. I hope they don't tear that down. You think an enchilada recipe in the instant pot would work, or maybe a goulash? Goulash, you're probably right. That would be awesome. Yeah, the sorghum festival was fun. That was just one of those things. I got up that morning, and actually, I got up the morning before because I think it was a couple weeks ago when I did a live stream. And I went and did it after the live stream. And no, no, it must have been I got up that morning, did the live stream, and then was going to look at that, and I was going to go visit that, and all of a sudden I noticed, oh wait, they're having that festival the next day, so I ended up going the next day. But yeah, that was a lot of fun. Mike's not showing his butt. He's not showing us anything now. He just wandered off. I see Nibbles over there. I don't know. There you can see, yeah, you can see Nibble a little bit. But for a second, she might be showing her butt, but not yet. Yeah, Korean War is kind of one that we all forgot about, isn't it? Did I get any other predator prey rocks? Um, don't know what you mean by that. I mean, I got that piece of the mosasaur. Yeah, I'll show you that. Let's look over here. Yeah, that's my piece of my mosasaur there. Kind of cool, huh? How many people can say they have a piece of a mosasaur? Teeth are nice and smooth. And of course, you remember when I went to the inner space caverns a while ago and got myself a trilobite. So yeah, I got a decent start of fossils now. So I don't know. We'll see where it goes. I tend to be a little obsessive when it comes to collecting things. So this may just be the beginning. Thank you, Jeff. Appreciate that. Lunch fun. Awesome. I like lunch. Yeah, I don't know. I tried chili once in the instant pot and wasn't really that happy with the results. You like the war memorial video? Yeah, that was a lot of fun. And you're right; those statues were very impressive. They spent a lot of time on those. All right, I stand corrected, Jeff. Thank you to the Kid family. I collect any rocks. Oh, you mean like from the petrified? I actually wish I could have like chipped some of the petrified wood out of there. No, I didn't get any rocks except that piece of that meteorite, and even that isn't really considered a rock. That's a piece of metal. But I've always wanted to have a piece of a meteorite, so now I got one of them too. I would. Some of those mineral samples they had at that dinosaur museum, though, were very very nice. They had some stuff that was clearly geared towards kids, and then they had some stuff that's very very nice too. No, I had that Memorial Park place to myself. There was like nobody else in there. It was kind of rainy though. That might have been part of the reason. Yeah, I think you're right, Bill. Crock pot probably is a better way to go than an instant pot because I think you're right. A lot of times it depends on just kind of how long everything cooks together. Laura Lee's birthday's on Halloween. That's awesome. Singer of Guided by Voices, his birthday's on Halloween too. Makes it easy to remember. Jeff's going off to lunch. Yeah, I guess we know that's how that works. Have a good lunch, Jeff. Thank you very much for stopping in. It's always good to see you. Oh, Bill's birthday is the next day. My dad's birthday was the day after. His birthday was November 2nd. Guess it's time to whip out the whiskey here. Hello, Gene. Yeah, I'm doing all right. It's good to. This is the first day I've had off in a while, so it's nice to get a little time off. Mom's doing good. She sent me a text last night, and she kind of knows now that she watches the live streams after I shoot them, and kind of in playback after they go after I make them live a few hours after they're done. And she knows that the question keeps coming up, and I keep saying, "Well, this is probably the worst time to ask because we talk on Sunday afternoons." But she's gotten to the point now where Saturday night or Sunday morning she'll send me a text or give me an update, so I know what to say. Bill's fat and happy with Halloween candy, and I'm excited about the upcoming holidays. Yeah, me too. Halloween's one of my favorites. Yeah, we'll be going for another hour and a half or so. We're not even 30 minutes into this, and you know me, I usually go for 2 hours. So definitely stop in if you get a chance, Jeff. It's always good to talk to you. Hello, Kim from the California Bay Area. How's it out in California today? My mom has been saying that the fires are a little bit better now, so she can breathe again. And here it is, the return of Bites Butt. I have a lot of plans for projects on my days off. Honestly, I gotta admit, having a vlog really kind of keeps you focused on getting your house in order. And this house is almost done now. Um, The only things I really have to do is paint the master bedroom, master bathroom, and then I'm pretty much done. So I don't know. When we may do some more painting when we get into kind of winter modes and it's too cold to be out. Right now, it's still a little on the warm side, but we're getting to the point where I might be able to do some outside vlogs. And so made, I got another planter area that I want to kind of build up a little bit. Um, I need to redesign Flash's Cave a little bit because the rain has kind of eroded away some of this stuff, but I got some ideas how to shore that up. And we'll probably tackle that at some point. Will I be decorating the house and yard for Halloween? No, probably not. Just because, I'm going to be doing the Silo of Screams thing again this year. I haven't really pulled out my Halloween stuff since I moved to Texas. Actually, last year, I have a posable skeleton, and I put the posable skeleton in a chair out in the front yard and had him like waving at people and stuff like that. But that's really all I did last year. I might do that again, but nothing elaborate. I was thinking if I ever do though, I used to have these. Well, I still have them. I brought them with me. These gallows that I built that I used to hang this guy from. And I was thinking I probably don't need that. I could probably take that apart now, and because I got big, beautiful trees out in the front yard, and definitely could hang somebody from the tree. Will I be hanging Halloween lights? No, I don't. I never really did the Halloween lights thing. I mean, there was something that it was like these little hanging Grim Reapers on lights that were on a string of lights that I had, and I used to do that a little bit. Yeah, that was part of the display I did in California. But yeah, no, I haven't really done anything Halloween wise here. Maybe I could repurpose the wood from the gallows. If anything, I'll probably just repurpose it into firewood because it was just made out of two by fours and stuff like that. There was a big Halloween store over where I used to live in California, um, and they had it was like one of these what is it, spirit whatever, spirit stores or whatever, that are the pop-ups that come up around Halloween every year. Except this place was open all year round, and it was basically the Home Depot of Halloween stores. And I often went over there, especially in the off season, go there in the middle of summer, because at that point, business isn't very good and everything's discounted. So you get really great stuff for like half or a third normal price. And they often had like videos running in the store on how to make things. And that 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 gallows thing was something I learned from there. And I said, oh, that looks like something I can make pretty easily. And I did. And it's given me a lot of use, given it a lot of use over the years. So, what's my cat's name? This one here is Bite. Yeah, you're Bite, aren't you? But it's not spelled Bite. It's spelled Byte, like a computer bite. And then there's another one. Yeah, and Jean's pointing it out here. There's another one that we saw earlier, but she's kind of hiding in her room now. She's an orange and white tabby, and her name is Nibble. Kim has three cats. All right. Yeah, these two kind of came as a pair. They're brother and sister, I'm pretty sure. I found them in my backyard long time ago as kittens. They were 5 weeks old. I think somebody threw them in my backyard. Sad how people are, but they've been with me ever since. Yeah, house has changed a lot. This place is an entirely different place now than when I moved in. But it's starting to feel like home now. Your cats are called Kitty, Bob, and Thomas, huh? I had a cat before these two. That its name was Cat, so I understand calling a cat what it is. You don't choose a cat; the cat chooses you. That's really the way it was with Cat too. He was a stray I found at the pound. Um, a friend of mine, in fact, if you've heard me talk about my friend Matt Rodriguez, who does the Island Horizon videos that I always have playing in the background. Um, when they moved to Hawaii the first time, they had a cat named Johnny Cat that they couldn't bring along because to bring a cat to Hawaii, you basically had to put it in quarantine for 6 months. And Johnny Cat was kind of an old cat, so they just made the decision to leave Johnny Cat to me. And when Johnny Cat passed away, I decided to get another one. And I've always gotten my cats and dogs and pets and like that whenever possible from the pound. So I went over to the pound and Cat was in there. He was about 12 weeks old and just had a really great little personality. So I got him, and he spent the rest of his life with me. And then Bite and Nibble came along. Yeah, yeah. It's been quite a journey in the last 2 years. You know, it's hard to believe. It's almost going to, come March this year. It's going to be 3 years since I started vlogging. It's hard to believe, huh? I've already been here for 2 years, 2.5 years almost. Next month, I guess it'll be 2.5 years, or November it'll be 2.5 years. That's amazing. It doesn't seem like that long, does it? So much has happened though since then. Did the cats wake me up by meowing? I heard one of them making some noise about 5 a.m. I think they're getting used to me waking up at 5 a.m. And so if I don't wake up, if I'm not up at 5 a.m., all of a sudden they're like, "Oh, what's going on? Did he forget about us?" Time flies, ain't that the truth? Happens more when you get older too. Scary. He meowed at me and then looked at the kitty treat jar. That's probably about true, isn't it? I think he just likes the attention. We got a request for a belly rub. You up for a belly rub, huh? Ah, you're too slow. I saw you. You thought you were going to get away this time, didn't you? Hey, Dave and Terry, how you doing? Welcome to the live stream. Animals are so cute. Yeah, yeah, they're pretty. They got their moments. I finished the kitchen. No, no, the kitchen's a ways away. In fact, it's funny. I got a couple of voicemails from Lowe's the other day from two different people. One of them telling me that the uh, the cabinets would be in like 4 days before they came in, before the call came through, which was obviously a mistake. They got the months mixed up. And then someone else called a couple hours later and said that it's going to probably be early December before they get in. I think that's what they said. Let's see here. Oh, no wonder I'm not going to find it there. That's looking at text messages and was like, why can't I find it? Because of voicemail, you idiot.
Hi, Brett. This is Melissa with the Lowe's Installation Support Team. I was reaching out today to kind of touch base and let you know or give you some information on your cabinets. Right now, the manufacturer that you purchased your cabinets from is actually running a lead time of 15 to 16 weeks from the date of
15 to 16 weeks, insane, huh?
The anticipated receipt date for yours would probably be around December 10th.
So yeah, there you go. December 10th is what they're saying. So yeah, that's okay. We'll survive for it's been more than a year I've survived with the cabinet, so we'll do all right. Hey, Jan's here. Hi, Jan. How are you? Oh, and Eric is here too. Did you lose any wisdom when you got your wisdom teeth pulled out? After you hit 40, time goes fast. Yeah, I know. And it just goes faster and faster. Never heard Einstein theorize about that, but that must be what he's talking about by his theory of relativity. That time goes faster, relatively as you get older. Your dad said the same thing to you when you had your wisdom teeth pulled. Yeah, I think that's the classic dad joke because I think my dad said the same thing. Did you lose any wisdom? Jam's good. My mom's good too. I got a text message from her last night. She seems to be doing better. I won't get the full details until I talk to her this afternoon. I do know she appreciates your thoughts and prayers, so keep those going. His bike hanging out down at the end of the hall there. Yeah, I might have thought of doing my own cabinets, except for the fact that's just, you got to know what your limits are. I can do a lot of things, but cabinets, if you don't do them exactly right, it really screws things up. And there's certain things you just got to get a professional on. Mark is 58 now, and in some ways it's great, in other ways it sucks. Yeah, I hear you. Yeah, when I had my wisdom teeth yanked, they were I was fully sedated too. I managed to stay off the pain medication. I just used Tylenol. He gave me some like codeine or something like that, and I was like, I don't think so. Connie, wait, it gets to a point where I wake up every morning and it's Friday again. I wish I could say that. Always seems like I wake up in the morning and it's like, oh man, it's Wednesday. I'm just starting my week out. Yeah, your wisdom teeth taken out in the hospital. Yeah, my dad just tied a string to my teeth and tied to the bumper of the car and drove off really fast. I'm kidding. That's not what really happened. It was a pickup truck. Hi, Nancy. Good afternoon. Good afternoon to you too. We're having a good day. This is the first day I've had off in a while, so it's nice to be able to sleep in. Enjoyed the dinosaur vlogs. Yeah, those were fun. I'm glad I did those. That that dinosaur park that I went through that had all the life-size replicas. That was another one of those things that was a lot bigger and a lot more impressive than I thought. Then there was that fun little mineral store, and I didn't shoot any video in there, but because it was just kind of a tiny little building, and he had some pretty cool stuff in there, but he was also a very talkative individual. He had a lot of stories. You made the enchiladas. Do you have a Dutch oven? So yeah, they were really good. I think if I were going to do it again, what I would do is I would probably mix the enchilada sauce, the chicken, and the jalapenos together because I think it gets more layered. So you have kind of the dry chicken with the enchilada sauce on top of that, and the jalapenos on top of that. I think if you mix those all into one thing, it might have been a little bit better. But I'm not complaining. It was delicious. They were pretty amazing. Not complaining at all. The cats come into the kitchen? No, not a whole lot. I mean, I think they wander through there from time to time, but usually when I'm like when I'm in there, I don't see them that much. They hang out in their room most of the time. They have the run to the house at night though, and I think that's kind of when they get into trouble at that point. You mix yours so that yeah, Thanks, David. I appreciate that. I'm glad that that you connect with my vlogs like that. That makes me feel good. You like my pickup joke, huh? Awesome. Am I going to do Silo Screams again this year? Yeah. In fact, I'm going to probably go down tonight. That's actually why I'm wearing a Silo Scream shirt. They're having a meeting for all the cast members. Or all, actually, I think it's for some of the cast members. It's they got some new ones coming in, and they just kind of want to show them around. And I got, John contacted me a couple days ago about it, and actually, I think it was last night, and said I didn't have to come down if I didn't want to because I'm kind of a veteran. I kind of know what to expect, but I may go down anyway. Maybe I can get an interview out of them. There's a covered project coming. It's going to be another few weeks before they get them done. They said they're anticipating delivery right now about December 10th. There's a huge backlog. Apparently, the combination of COVID is getting everybody to like do all sorts of home improvement kind of stuff, which makes everything uh, backlogged. And combine that with the fact that so many people, including this place, is having problems finding employees. That it's just a very very long delay. So we're just gonna have to wait. Am I going to be the same character? Not as the one I was last year, where I was in the Her Wicked Way maze. This year, I'm going back to what I did the first year, which was I was kind of a creepy dentist in the first year, and they had this dentist chair and all sorts of blood all over the walls and stuff like that, and I've got like this severed head in the chair, and I'm like going at it with like some sort of a drilling tool as people come in. So I got my back to them, but as soon as they come in, I turn around and chase them. I had a lot of fun with that one. I get a little bit more. I get a chance to be a little creepier. When you're locked in a room, there's only so much you can do because they can run away from you and you can't follow them. You know, I can follow them when I'm there with them, and I'm kind of a big imposing guy anyway, and I wear some shoes that give me a couple of inches of height. So when you get someone that's coming at them that's 6'5", 6'6" tall, you know it kind of creeps people out. So I look forward to that. I'll have fun with that one. Yeah, I hope I can get John to do an interview. When I went to the Comic Con in Bell County a few months ago, I wanted to do it then, but it just, um, you know, it just didn't work out for him. He was so busy there that I didn't have a chance to do it. But maybe we can do it this time. Sounds like the dentist from Little Shop of Horrors. Yeah, there was more of a comical thing there, with Steve Martin. I don't know if anyone ever saw the original Little Shop of Horrors where um, Jack Nicholson was the patient. That was awesome. There's a couple roles that Jack Nicholson was born to play, and that was definitely one of them. How's my mom doing? My mom's doing good. I got a text from her last night, and she's to the point now where she gives me an update um, the night before, so I know what to say when people ask how she's doing. I know she appreciates the thoughts and prayers, so keep those going. We talk about that all the time, and that's something that comes up in our conversations all the time. Is how great my viewers are. She really appreciates you, so keep those going. Yeah, I'm sure I'll get her to call in at some point again. I mean, I'm to the point now where I keep the phone by by the computer just in case she does. Because you never know. Sometimes she does. She might be watching right now, and if she hears us talking about her, maybe she'll call in. She keeps saying, "Oh, I don't want to do it too much. I don't want to. I don't want to be a pest. I don't want to, invade too much." It's like, Mom, they love it when you do it. Thank you, Laura Lee. Thank you. I'm glad you like my videos. I really kind of enjoy doing them too. I've seen so many fun things because of it. Things I probably never would have seen. I mean, who would have imagined going to that petrified wood speakeasy? I never would have known that happened, that existed, unless I, went looking for it. It wouldn't be that surprising if it happened. Like I said, if my mom's watching, she may call in. She's been known to do that. Now, generally, she doesn't watch live. She usually watches the rerun because a lot of times you got to remember it's 2 hours earlier there, so it's 10 in the morning. She may be down having breakfast, or sometimes she likes to watch her church service online, and so she may be doing that. I know she usually watches the live streams late in the afternoon because when she calls, she usually calls like 4 or 5 in the afternoon, and one of the questions invariably is the live stream up yet? And it's funny because usually what I do is I'll make the live stream go private right after it ends, and it'll stay private for a couple hours because then that gives YouTube a little chance to process the video. And YouTube, when they put the video up and put ads in it, they put way too many ads in it. So I like to delete all their ads and put my own ads in. And it usually with a 2 hour live stream, it takes them a little while to process it. So usually what I'll do is I'll go shoot my video for that day, and then come back and do the and prepare the live stream. And oftentimes it's funny when she calls on the phone. It's like, okay, well, while I'm talking to her on the phone, I'll just plug the ads in because I can kind of multitask that way here. And by the time the call's done, it's like, okay, Mom, live stream's up. You can watch it now. I'm gonna go see my mom during Thanksgiving or Christmas, or is it too early to plan? I don't know. She's starting to put the pressure on me to come and visit, so I may try and go. Might not make it for Thanksgiving, but maybe sometime around there. The website that I look at is called Roadside America. I think it's roadsideamerica.com. It's something Jordan introduced me to, and I've been looking at that and finding all sorts of fun things there. Because I mean, even a lot of things I've seen in town, I found on Roadside America. When I went to see Darwin the gorilla in downtown Waco, or when I saw the Tincinerator, or the dinosaur museum that we went to, a couple weeks ago, or the petrified speakeasy. Those were all things I found there. And the video you saw last night of the Veterans Memorial Park, that was something that was on there too. So you may remember a couple months ago when I drove to that town that had the park that had all those weird sculptures and art exhibits. That was on Roadside America too. One of the problems I was having with that website is, there's like a search engine you can go in and say, hey, find things in this city or this state, or you can search a particular item. But it took me a little while to find the map, where they've got like a map that has like little marks where all of them are. And so I was having problems figuring out where to go because I'm still kind of new to Texas, and I don't know. When I read the name of a town in Texas, I don't know where it is. Is it 500 miles away from me, or is it 50 miles away from me? But now that I found that map section on the front page, I can go to Texas and say, okay, what's in this area, and kind of zoom in and figure out, does that interest me, or what? So hopefully maybe we'll look at that and find some more stuff around that'd be fun to look at. I know a lot of the stuff on Roadside America kind of depends on people that have visited it to kind of give their reviews. I'm halfway thinking I should post some of my videos up there. Would I go into a haunted place? Yeah. Yeah, I have been to several haunted places. Went to that Zach Baggins Museum in Las Vegas with Jordan. Um, been to the Winchester Mystery House, which is supposedly haunted, and of course there's the David Oman House on Cielo Drive, a couple houses down from the Polanski house where the Manson murders happened. I've been there, and that place is supposedly haunted. Yeah, I've been to the David Oman house a couple times. Eric has a lot of family that lives in College Station. That's cool. Never been there before, but that was kind of an interesting place. There was some fun stuff down there. Right, Bite? Oh, that's right. You didn't go to College Station, did you? You stayed home and slept. It was worse than that. You actually slept with your sister. Do you realize how sick that is? Yeah. What's David Oman like? He's kind of an interesting character, I guess. I mean, he is who he seems to be on the videos. He totally believes that place is haunted. I don't know. I'm skeptical. I didn't see anything that I couldn't explain. Have I ever been to Europe? I went to Madrid once when I was in college. You come to Amarillo. Yeah, I might do that. Amarillo is a quite a ways away. So it'd have to be one of those things where, you go there and maybe spend a night or something like that. Spike likes you. What do you think about that? He's my buddy. Yeah, he's always showing his butt. I don't really know where that bridge is. I'd have to look it up. But I mean, I'm several hundred miles from the border, so that's a sad situation down there. Haven't really noticed any immigrants coming to Waco. Haitian or otherwise. You got to wonder though how Haitian immigrants, because Haiti is out in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean. You got to wonder how Haitian immigrants, if they're so poor that they're getting all the way to Central America and then coming across the southern border. Got to wonder how that's all happening. I haven't really checked to see if they are brother and sister. I'm just assuming they are. I mean, what's the likelihood the two kittens, 2 5-week-old kittens would escape their respective litters and end up together? Yeah, it doesn't really matter whether they're brother and sister or just best friends. They've been together all their life. Nancy wants you to have a big hug. You up for a big hug? Huh? Yeah? Or are you gonna run from me if I try and grab you? Like you did when I tried to give you the belly rub. There's a big hug for Bite. Meow. Yeah, he's not really into big hugs. Yeah, it isn't really a big deal. I'm going on the assumption they're brother and sister. In reality, even though they're orange and white and black and white, they're kind of their markings are the same, even though the coloration is different. I do believe that they're brother and sister. That's my story, and I'm sticking with it. Well, it's also possible you don't know what the parents looked like either. I have no idea who the parents were. I never saw any like cats in the neighborhood that looked like either of them. So, in California, there weren't a whole lot of there weren't a whole lot of like outdoor cats. People had cats, but they were indoor cats. Eric's a cat. Maybe they knew I was a pet lover, or maybe they're just jerks. I mean, it's that too. I mean, if you throw a couple of 5-week-old kittens in your backyard, there's got to be something wrong with you. How old are Bite and Nibble? Let's see. I got them before I worked at Disney. I've been away from Disney for 2 years. I was at Disney for 11 years. So they got to be pushing 14. I had a fire in the fireplace yet? Not this year. I did last winter, but it's still warm out. Temperature's still getting into the 90s during the day. Hey Angela, how you doing? Good to see you. Guess we can turn the camera back here because Bite has wandered off. We chased him off with his hug. He was watching yesterday's vlog. It was like 3 years ago that I was watching Jaw and Jordan was leaving to go on a trip. Yeah, you did notice the cats. The cats didn't really get along very well with Jaw. I think they were getting a little bit better uh, towards the end because I saw him a number of times, but that was never really going to be a match made in heaven because Bite Nibble's first instinct is to run and Jaw's first instinct is to chase. So they just tended to stay in their room when Jaw was around. It's already starting to cool off a little bit. For the entire summer here, temperatures have been in the upper 90s, and it rarely dips below like 75 at night. And it's actually been a little bit chilly in the morning, last few mornings. And we might actually have even some rain coming late, by the middle of the week. So I don't know. We'll see. Can I sing for us? No. But it's definitely cooling off here. I think we're supposed to be into the 80s by the middle of the week. Yeah, I've noticed that too. Actually, been while we've been doing the maintenance cycle at work, I've actually been wearing short pants to work, and it's 6 in the morning. It's a little chilly out. Fortunately, I just got to go from the car to the building, but the heat has definitely broken a little bit. There's the bite stir, just sitting there, seeing if I'll shake the kitty treat jar. Right, bite? Huh? See, that's all it takes. He's not like Nibble, where he'll play the shy routine, hope that you don't notice. Yeah, well, Michigan's a little north of us, so that doesn't surprise me. It's starting to get a little cool there. In the 80s all week in Amarillo. Yeah, it's been a little cooler here. I noticed that the pool temperature has dropped drastically in the last week. It was like 86 last week, and now it's like below 80. So I think we're kind of getting past pool season now. Probably end up putting the cover on it pretty quickly. Probably won't be in the pool anymore unless we get a sudden heat wave again and it starts warming up. It's a little too cold for me now. I'm a wimp when it comes to that. I like it when it's nice and warm. And 86 feels just about right for me. Last week, you had to turn off the air conditioning and turn on the furnace. Yeah, see, I still got the air conditioning running. I turn it off for any more than like, an hour or so, and all of a sudden it starts getting a little stuffy in here. Yeah, no polar bear club for me. No, definitely not. Mid 40s for lows in Minnesota, high of 65. Yeah, see, I think we're still going to get into into the low 90s today, but definitely the worst of it is over. You can definitely feel that it's different when you go out now. I don't know. I think I'm starting to get used to the heat here, but yeah, I remember when I had PE in California, I would always try and have my PE be first period, so at least it isn't hot. And and it wasn't hot in California like it's hot here. Yeah, it's always a little hot and humid, I think, in Florida. It's kind of something that ends up happening when you have ocean surrounding you. Oh, you're complaining about 3 p.m.? I mean, come on, 4 p.m. I can understand it, but 3 p.m. You're just being a wimp, Eric. No, it's still really hot. Guess they just flip a switch in Washington, huh? Goes from summer to fall overnight. I'm looking forward to it being a little cooler. For one thing, it kind of kills off the bugs. They can be outside and not get eaten alive. That's one of the things I still haven't gotten used to about this place. The bugs they'll carry you away if they can. Have I seen any more of those crazy big wasps? Yeah, apparently one got in the house the other night, and I guess Bite and Nibble got it. I found it twitching in the corner where its wings bit off. So I didn't hear any screaming, so I guess it didn't get them, but it got me. I still have a bit of a scar here from it. That hurts. That's strange. You got kicked out of the live stream. Yeah, I don't know. I got a little screen on the thing that says my connection is unstable, but that's been on for a while. I haven't heard anyone complaining, so that happens from time to time. I've actually been kind of having flaky internet for the last week or so. So before I started this thing up, I kind of reset the modem in hopes that that would make it be better. Oh no, that dead one I found in the yard when I first moved in. No, that wasn't. That was something else. In order to fully escape the bugs, though, I'd have to have a screened-in backyard, and that would be a little pricey and a little excessive, I think. For some reason, the bugs only seem to be really bad right around dusk. It isn't really that bad during the day. I think they don't like the heat either. Haven't had any encounters with scorpions yet. Not really looking forward to that. Just tell the bugs if they don't like the heat, get out of the kitchen. Yeah, well, they don't listen to me very well. If they did, they wouldn't have stung me in the first place. I mean, it's not like I asked them to do that. I'll tell you though, when I get anywhere near that pool, it's like I'm looking underneath there, make sure there's no nests under there, because that was unpleasant. I had two big puffy whelps on my elbow for several days afterwards. I hear people talking, but I think it's in Matt's video in the background there. I actually see somebody. Matt tries to usually avoid having people on camera, but sometimes they walk in front of the video and listen, this guy, it's like he's actually talking to somebody. Is the live stream over? My water's gone? No, actually, the water's not gone yet. So we'll go for a little bit more. Have I seen any SNA? I don't know what that is. Or is it pronounced SNA? Can't say that I've seen any SNA. Or maybe I have, I just don't know what it is. I think you've only seen one mosquito this year. I haven't actually seen a whole lot of them. I just know that I have them because I end up getting bit or stung or whatever it is they do. Oh, the snakes. The only snake I've seen here is when I was driving out. We were still on the road here. We were driving along, and there was one. Actually, no, strike that. I did see a snake once. I was down at the wetlands, the Waco wetlands. You may recall I showed a video of it. It was just a little baby snake, though. And John got stung on the ankle, and his whole foot swelled up. That's no fun. Yeah, I think either one wasp got me twice, or two of them got me almost immediately. Because I mean, there were definitely two whelps, so they got me twice. Your brother works with mosquitoes, huh? Not me. I'm not a fan. All you talking about Minnesota though. In Minnesota, mosquitoes a state bird, like little Harrier jets. They'll grab on you and carry you away. There's the bite man again. It's good for him to get a little exercise. See, he can still run if he wants to. Good for him to do that. Oh, here comes Nibble. Let's see if we can get one to her. Nope, Fight grabbed that one. And that one. Because he's just such a gentleman. Trying to arc it over him. There we go, Nibble get that one. We can almost pelted him with that one. That one's for you, Nibble. I would have made that if it didn't hit the doorknob. All right, that's enough. You're fat enough. That concludes the action part of our show. I don't know if I'd know a skink if I saw it, but there's lots of lizards and like chameleon kind of things around here. Haven't really talked that much about how Jordan likes his new place. But, from the videos, he seems very happy there. I guess snakes are out there, but I've never. The only place I've seen a snake in the area was when I went down to the Waco wetlands. And that was just a little baby snake. I've run into people on the hikes that say, "Oh yeah, watch out! There's a snake up ahead." Never seen one, but they're here, I guess. Stay happy and healthy. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if I can manage both. We'll try. We'll try for one or the other. I'm not sure which one yet. There's something on Facebook. Oh, Tracy's checking out. Thanks for stopping in, Tracy. It was good seeing you. Light's over there now looking for more kitty treats. I don't think he's going to find them. I think he got them all. Are there poisonous snakes in the area? I don't know. Maybe. Oh, Kim's checking out too. Thanks for stopping in, Kim. It's good seeing you. Nice to hear from my mom. It's been a while. Yeah, I guess it has, hasn't it? Actually, I mean, she called in a couple weeks ago, I think. I don't know if it was the last live stream or the one we did before that, but I think she called in and during that one, talked for just for a few minutes. We'll have her on again. I know she likes to talk to you guys too. Thanks, Connie. I know my mom watches these and she can see the comments, so she'll see that too. Even if she's not watching it now, she'll see it on the playback. Nothing worse than taking a shower and seeing a snake coming up through the drain. Yeah, I think that would ruin your day. I don't think I really got to worry about it though. I got a little grate on mine that has like little holes that are that big, so I don't think there's much of a likelihood that I'm gonna have to worry about that. Yeah, my sister really liked the stuff she got for her birthday. My mom was saying that a couple days later, my sister visited and she was wearing her Magnolia Silos hat. So I figured that she'd do that. My sister's a hat wearer, so am I still drinking the IPA beer, or to find a better one? No, uh, I'm still drinking that same one, the Voodoo Ranger. There's a couple different varieties of it that I like. Did the jalapenos turn around? Actually, they did. I think the reason they kind of started out slow wasn't that I was overwatering them. I think the problem is jalapenos just like sun. And the beginning of the summer, there wasn't a whole lot of sun. But the second the sun came out, they actually started taking off, and they've been doing pretty well. Am I going to do more shirts? Yeah, maybe. I don't know if it'll be the same shirt or a different image. Sometimes it's fun to kind of keep things like that limited edition, makes them more special. You talking the murder hornets? Is that the one you're talking about? Haven't really seen any of those. And I don't know if one of them will kill you. I think it's just that if you get stung a few times, it can be a problem. I think a lot of times too, things get whipped up in the media. Somebody comes up with something called a murder hornet, and all of a sudden it's getting wall to wall coverage. And in reality, it's maybe not what everybody's making it out to be. You know what they say about in the media: if it bleeds, it leads. Anything they can do to scare people. He's still looking for more kitty treats in case he missed something. Hey, bye. Oh, look who peeked around the corner there. Got both of them in the shot here. Ah, Nibble got that one too. I'm messing with you, Bite. Keep giving them all the nibble, don't I? Got a bad bounce off that one. Bite got it. Let's see what's going on here. I've been neglecting my viewers here while I torment my cats. Yeah, people are crazy with toilet paper. Oh, War of the Worlds. Yeah, that was awesome. It wasn't even really a fake radio broadcast. It was just, they were just telling a story on the radio and everyone thought it was real. Yeah, Nibble's getting a little quick. Yeah, she's got to. She's got to compete with Bite. Ever need to take the cats to the vet? No, they've been pretty healthy, except for the fact that they're like really, really fat. What is for lunch over there? Honestly, I don't really eat lunch. I eat a late breakfast and I'll have dinner. So probably nothing for lunch. This is my lunch. You see, I eat breakfast right before I come on the live stream. That's my usual breakfast. I've been eating breakfast burritos lately. I've been kind of making. Um, I like fry up some sausage and some ham and some eggs and some of my homemade salsa and little cheese. Wrap it up in a tortilla. Good eating. What I'll do is I'll usually make up a whole bunch of it, and so I'll have like 3 or 4 days of that. Smoked ham potato salad. I guess I've never heard of smoked ham potato salad, unless it's smoked ham, comma potato salad. Yeah, yeah, it is. In fact, this is the first time I've actually used my own jalapenos in salsa. I actually got a few of them off the plant. Not getting real big ones, but usually when they're tiny, like about that size, they tend to be a little bit more concentrated, spicy. So I've been liking that. You'll recall I made that salsa a few months ago, and that's been kind of a regular thing. I made a big batch of that last week. You forgot the comma. Okay, so there isn't anything such as smoked ham potato salad. I thought that seemed a little weird. I heard, I thought maybe is that like a Texan thing? You never know. Hey, Nibble. You want another kitty treat? Huh? Gonna come visit? You snooze, you lose. Dibble got that one. You're going, where's mine? You're fat enough as it is. Yeah, I don't know. I was trying to think if smoked ham would be good in potato salad. Didn't really think so. But done any or planning on doing any canning? I don't know if what I do is considered canning, but what I do is I bought a bunch of those like uh, bottling, canning jars. That people like put preserves in. I've been putting the salsa in there and throwing that in the freezer. I don't know if that counts. I've been halfway thinking I should sell some of my salsa to my viewers, huh? Only problem is they get a little weird when you start trying to sell food. Then there's all sorts of like FDA and ingredient, requirements and stuff like that. But I heard from Jordan. Well, Jordan and I don't talk on the phone. Generally, we just kind of fire texts back and forth, and so that happens sometimes. Like to see how the smoker cooks beef brisket sometime. Yeah, that'd be something to be kind of fun to try. There's certain things I'm a little intimidated by, and that kind of beef brisket kind of scares me a little. Smoked ham is fabulous with potato salad and baked beans. That's true. I just don't necessarily think smoked ham would necessarily be a good ingredient in potato salad. But taking the cats camping, no, no, they wouldn't be into that. I think they'd go crazy. Their family in Colorado who buys roasted Pueblo chilies. Nice. How are Pueblo chilies? Are they spicy or are they more mild? See, what I can find is I can find jalapeno, serrano chilies. Those are pretty common around here. Don't generally find a lot of unusual kinds. Every once in a while, you can find habanero peppers, but usually it's just jalapeno or serrano. And then the mild ones like bell peppers. And I'm not really a fan of those. Yeah, I know that, but based on your omitting the comma at first, that was what I thought is that smoked ham was an ingredient in the potato salad. I'm not sure that would work, but smoked ham with potato salad, that does sound good. What is my dream car? I don't know. I'm not really a car aficionado, so as long as it works, my dream car is the one that gets me from point A to point B with the least amount of problems. You think they're in between, huh? Okay. And a farmer who roasts them and then you can freeze them and use them through the cold months. All right. Interesting. Actually, I probably ought to refer. I got that funny little chili pepper chart poster thing that I hung up in the kitchen. And maybe that would tell me where it is on the scale. I don't remember seeing Pueblo chilies. I'll have to go check that out after the live stream. Have I tried Hatch green chilies? I've had the Hatch green chilies that came like with the enchilada sauce, but not the straight chilies in a can. Although I have been eating chili peppers that are canned. I don't think they're Hatch brand though. I've been eating these for I don't know about a year now. I've had kind of a taste for them recently. They're pretty nice. I blame somebody at work for that. We were having like a burrito bar, and I was told to bring jalapenos. So I brought some jalapeno slices, and I brought a can of those, of the whole jalapenos, and not a whole lot of people ate them. So I ended up bringing them home, and started eating them, and it's like started getting cravings for them. So I've been eating a lot of those. These are yummy if you like spicy stuff. Is there any real hot sauce out there? A lot of them say hot. Yeah, I mean the hot ones are decent. I mean there is a limit to me on how hot. You know, if it can there's such a thing as too hot. Uh, Tabasco sauce has something right now called their scorpion sauce. I don't know if you've seen that. I got a bottle of that, and that stuff's pretty hot. Yeah, this stuff takes the regular Tabasco sauce and takes it to the next level. This stuff's really thick too. It's almost got like the consistency of ketchup, but that definitely ain't no ketchup. That stuff will burn the taste buds off your tongue. What's the hottest hot sauce I've tried so far? I've got something called Dave's Insanity sauce. I don't even know if I still have it. Let me see if I still got a bottle of that. That stuff's pretty radioactive. Yeah, there's this stuff that I've got, and this stuff bills itself as the hottest sauce in the universe. I don't know. It's pretty spicy. So yeah, that's what this live stream is going to turn into is different hot sauces. But actually, my parents got me something, and actually I lost it in the move. But it was I don't even remember what it was called, but it was stuff that was so hot that you didn't even use it as, in its raw form. What you did is you used it as an ingredient in something else. And I used to make like a gallon or 2 gallons of something and put like a couple drops of this stuff in it and make it so hot you'd sweat when you ate it. And unfortunately, it got lost in the move. I think the bottle broke or something like that. And that was literally, I think, the hottest stuff. I mean, that was stuff I literally, when I used it, I wore gloves because, if you get it on your fingers and then touch your eyes, your nose, or your mouth, you are going to hate life. So I've never tried pickled okra. I've had okra a few times, but it's been like fried okra, and I don't hate it. Never tried pickled okra though. Actually, I might even have the box that hot stuff came in. I might be able to tell you what it is. Let's see if this paperwork has anything on it. Well, this is the warning label that came with it. It says, "Use extreme caution. This is not a sauce, but an ingredient. This product must be used as an ingredient only." They call it 3 a.m. Reserve. 1 teaspoon of Blair's 3 a.m. Reserve mixed with 1 gallon of sauce will produce extreme heat. Avoid any and all skin contact. How awesome is that? That's, I think, I made a scan of this label here, and that's what the package looked like. So I don't know if you're interested. It came in a glass bottle, and its cap was basically it was a skull with like wax poured over it. And like I said, that stuff is radioactive. I'm kind of sad that I lost that. I probably end up picking up some more of that at some point, just because, like I said, a cup. This thing said like a teaspoon in a gallon, and it created. I found a couple drops of this stuff, and it was so hot that you almost couldn't eat it. You're sitting there, sucking in cold air and trying to save yourself here. I might even have I might even uploaded a picture of the bottle on Facebook. Let me see if I can find that. Make it easy to find your photos. You got to click like 12 different things to find what you're looking for. Yeah, there it is. That's what the bottle looked like. Like I said, it was a liquid. It was blood red, and it had this. Like I said, it had a like a skull attached to a cork that went in the top of it, and then the whole thing was like covered with wax. So that was what was inside the little plastic box I showed you. And like I said, I lost that in the move. That stuff was so hot, though. Holy cow, was that insanely hot. Like I said, I never used it as hot sauce. I used it as ingredients in hot sauce. And like I said, I'd make I made that chicken and wild rice and mushroom soup recipe a few times before I had the Instant Pot where I'd have to cook the rice for 24 to 36 hours. And like I said, I'd make like a gallon or 2 gallons of this stuff, and I'd like put 2 or 3 drops of this stuff in there, and it was just insanely hot. So yeah, that would definitely be the hottest stuff I've ever had, far and away. Like I said, I mean, how many things do you have to actually wear gloves when you handle it? What's it called again? It's called Blair's Reserve. And I'm guessing you could probably look for that online here. Let's see. Like I said, I scanned this thing here. Yeah, it says Blair's Snack Sauces and Snacks, Highlands, New Jersey. Doesn't have a website though. Let me see if I can find it here. Not it. Well, what I did is I typed Blair's hot sauce, and there's a lot of stuff there. I haven't seen the exact thing. Let's see if I can find an actual company here. Let's see, is that the same logo? Yeah, it looks like it. Okay, it looks like blair'shotsauce.com. Haven't found the same thing, but it's got the same logo on it. And I mean, it seems like this is, with their advertising, Blair's original death sauce, Blair's after death sauce, Blair's beyond death, Blair's jalapeno death. Yeah, I think this is a place. I don't see the specific thing that I ordered. Maybe they don't bottle it up that way anymore. 3 a.m. Reserve, isn't that what they called it? Yeah. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, go about halfway down, and it's called Blair's 3 a.m. Reserve, and it's on there. So yeah, that's where you go. Blair'sHotSauce.com. It's about halfway down the page. There's one listed as Blair's 3 a.m. Reserve. Oh, and then each bottle is actually signed by, and I guess I remember that. They got one, okay. Yeah, okay, so they got a Blair's 2 a.m. Reserve too. And they said this is Blair's very first in a series of Blair's AM Reserve series. And it was so hot that Blair originally used it to get the drunks out of the bar at closing time. A true classic. Each bottle is individually signed by Blair himself. A must-have collectible. There you go. So yeah, that's it right there. BlairsHotSauce.com. There you go. That's the logo right there. And go to BlairsHotSauce.com. Well, like I said, Jen, this isn't a hot sauce. This is an ingredient in a hot sauce. Like I said, if I took my homemade salsa and put a couple drops of this stuff in there, you'd be breathing fire. But yeah, my parents found that for me once, and like I said, now that I know where it is, maybe I'll go get another one. Like I said, a couple drops in a gallon. It was more than I could handle. Well, this live stream went off on a weird tangent, huh? I don't think I could top that, so I think probably I'll just pull the plug on this one now. So yeah, I guess that's all I have today. Thanks everyone for watching. As usual, this one will go to private immediately after I stop, and it'll go live in a couple hours. So thanks everyone for watching. I'll see you next time.